This video demonstrates visualization of rising sea levels in the context of a storm surge scenario in Singapore. Marine bathymetry, land elevation, and 3D buildings datasets are integrated to quickly assess the impact and provide insights to decision makers. Ecere Corporation is a small company in Gatineau, Quebec, Canada, developing high-performance geospatial software for 2D, 3D visualization and large-scale efficient data distribution using open standards. As the company strives to innovate and integrate cutting-edge features as part of the Gnosis software development kit, a Gnosis Cartographer GIS tool and visualization client, the Federated Marine SDI pilot offers an opportunity to develop new visualization capabilities relating to a coastal flooding scenario in the context of a storm surge. Here, OpenStreetMap data is being visualized in Ecere's Gnosis Cartographer, including buildings and road layers, with attributes allowing to extrude the building footprints into symbol 3D buildings. The challenge of responding effectively to disasters relies on dynamic, fast, and intuitive tools and accessible data to facilitate bridging together large global datasets for visualization and spatial analysis to extract helpful information. Flood damage is one such disaster and a recurring global phenomenon inflicting serious human and financial losses to many countries. OGC API standards and extensible tools such as the Gnosis Cartographer client are developed to help meet the need for effective disaster and emergency response. For this Eastern FMSDI thread, Ecere demonstrated visualization of rising water levels in a storm surge scenario for the Singapore coast, integrating land elevation from the Singapore Land Authority and bathymetry data provided by the Maritime and Port Authority of Singapore, together with land cadastre and 3D buildings as CityGML provided by the Singapore Land Authority. The integration of the bathymetry data with the land elevation took into consideration a necessary datum adjustment to merge these two datasets. Singapore's geography renders it vulnerable to rising sea levels and storm surges. To better mitigate disaster and improve preparedness, tools such as Cartographer can be employed to model urgently needed information. The elevation data from SLA was imported as GeoTIFF into Ecere's Gnosis tools. Ecere made these datasets accessible from demonstration endpoints of its Gnosis map server using new generation of OGC API standards, including OGC API coverages, maps, tiles, 3D geovolumes, and discrete global grid systems. The demonstration endpoint for Ecere's Gnosis map server also provides efficient access to a multi-resolution geospatial data cube encompassing multispectral imagery collected by the European Space Agency's Sentinel-2 satellites through OGC API standards. Datasets such as the CMIP5 daily data available from Copernicus Climate Data Store provide useful climate prediction model variables such as wind speed information and precipitation. Interoperability and accessibility is a fundamental need to allow stakeholders to resolve marine-related issues effectively and rapidly. The use of openly shared datasets and open standards allow different integration between client and server software within this Federated Marine SDI project, including across multiple organizations. Project participants and other stakeholders hope to continue seeing a rapid adoption of the new OGC API standards, facilitating efficient and interoperable access to high-resolution datasets critical to solving pressing challenges posed by climate change.